What if I told you that your biggest failures might actually be your greatest teachers? What if falling flat on your face was the exact thing you needed to rise even higher? Today we're exploring the unexpected benefits of failure, learning from our mistakes. And by the end of this video, you might just see failure in a whole new light. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with highlight reels, perfect bodies, perfect careers, perfect lives. It's no wonder that failure feels like a dirty word. We associate it with shame, embarrassment, or even rejection. From childhood, many of us were taught to avoid mistakes at all costs, to get it right the first time, to be the best. But here's the truth. That illusion of perfection is paralyzing. Think about it. How many people stay stuck in jobs they hate, avoid pursuing their dreams, or never try new things simply because they're terrified of failing? In popular culture, we see this everywhere. The student afraid to raise their hand in class. The entrepreneur who gives up after one failed launch. We're so conditioned to fear failure that we miss the opportunities it hides. But here's the turning point. What if failure isn't the enemy? Failure, believe it or not, is one of the most powerful tools for growth. Every time we fail, we receive feedback about our strategy, our mindset, our timing, or even our passion. Each mistake is a message, if we're willing to listen. Take Thomas Edison, for example. It took him over 1,000 attempts to invent the light bulb. When asked how it felt to fail so many times, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that won't work." That's the mindset that changes everything. I remember launching my first project, ambitious, excited, and completely unprepared. It flopped hard. But in that failure, I learned more than any book could have taught me about planning, communication, and resilience. And I'm not alone. Research shows that people who view failure as a learning opportunity perform better, innovate more, and stay motivated longer. So what are the unexpected benefits of failure? First, failure builds resilience. Every setback forces us to get back up. And each time we rise, we come back stronger, wiser, and more determined. Second, failure unlocks creativity. When Plan A fails, we're forced to think differently, to adapt, to innovate. Many of the world's greatest inventions were born after failure. Post-it notes, pacemakers, even penicillin. Third, failure shapes character. It humbles us, grounds us, and teaches empathy. It reminds us that everyone struggles, and that's okay. Look at J.K. Rowling, rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter found its home. Or Steve Jobs, fired from his own company before coming back and transforming Apple. These stories prove that failure doesn't define us. How we respond to it does. The difference between people who rise and those who stay often comes down to perspective. When Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, he didn't quit. He trained harder. He later said, "I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." So how can you reframe failure? Step 1. Reflect. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What can I learn? Step 2. Take responsibility without shame. Own your mistakes, but don't let them own you. Step 3. Adjust your mindset. See failure not as a wall, but a detour. Not as an ending, but a necessary step on your journey. This is the essence of a growth mindset, believing that with effort, time, and reflection, you can improve. It's the mindset that turns breakdowns into breakthroughs. Here's the truth. Failure is not a destination. It's a stepping stone. You didn't fail because you're not good enough. You failed because you're trying, learning, growing. So what do you do next? 1. Write down your failures and what you learned from each one. 2. Share your story. You'd be surprised how many people need to hear it. 3. Keep going, even when it hurts, even when no one's watching. The path to greatness is rarely a straight line. It's messy, it's uncomfortable, it's full of wrong turns. But those wrong turns, they make the story worth telling. So today, I challenge you. Don't run from your failures. Use them. Turn them into fuel. Because the greatest success stories often begin with a fall. Thanks for watching. If this message encouraged you, give it a like, share it with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe for more motivational content every week. And remember, failure isn't final. It's the beginning of something powerful.